Revelio.
My sincerest gratitude, you brave soul. Marvelous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for all that you've done for us. Thank you for passing through.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead. I'll be quieter than a jobber knob.
Next time I see pig or that,
Revelio.
I'll give them what they deserve.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
You seem tired.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for
Avelia.
blood.
Those goblins in my opinion worked the mines at one time or other. Hello? I'm a goblin, not a toy! We must remain unseen. Mother used to make.
Avelia.
Those mushrooms were.
Avelia.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
We'll reclaim. Who is it?
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that. I'll be quieter than a jobber knob.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Avelia.
I deserve better than patrol duty.
Is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Up women and dying, are we? Red Rock will lead us to victory!
How many random loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio. Incendio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure spells.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo!
That bridge has seen better days.
Repair it.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Incendio!
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Ah, but if you don't fill up so much, someone
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting. Certainly cleared the room.
Don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with. Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Revelio.
rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never need to look for it.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of...
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers.
Rackham? I haven't heard it.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take... This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
like to speak with you when you have a moment. Please come and talk to Deke.
Hello, Deke. You...
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn.
That sounds a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Breeding beasts here.
I see.
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Noble creatures.
I've seen Thestrals before.
Deke has seen some Then you'll need... Once you've rescued the and purchase the spellcraft for the breeding pen. Have you rescued the spellcraft for the breeding pen?
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
day's work clears the mind, I say.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello, pardon me.
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering if you would be interested in having your... Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is Sel. It might surprise you to know.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have...
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to say. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra.
Why is your mistress selling?
Penny cannot be... Ow. Cheap. Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind...
What kind of things would I be able to sell?
All kinds. Anything from... If a buyer exists...
All right, I shall go.
Oh, this is splendid. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of... Penny does hope...
Sipping their butter beers.
Times used to be...
Hello, Madam Mason?
Why, yes. Yes.
Yes, I am. I've always wanted to own a shop.
Oh, Bob. I think you will find my... But... And do, please.
I am quite capable of owning a shop, I can assure...
Well, I reckon you... And, of course, you'll have Penny to help you. I assume she told you she comes...
She did indeed. An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
You are what? No catch, really. I simply asked that the last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one...
Your faith in me is overwhelmed.
There's that confidence again. And do we have a deal?
What precisely do you...
Honestly, I only mean that if... But, as you've implied...
The shop seems to be in an ideal location.
It is indeed. But my late husband was the one. You'd be wise to take advantage of this.
It looks to be rather a mess.
As you've no doubt considered. The new owner, however, with her assistance, will make all the...
It does sound intriguing, but I'm...
Very well, but I won't be able to... If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
Alohomora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say
I am indeed.
And
Wonderful! Shall I head directly to the shop?
please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, they're in a chest at the back of the shop. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful. I wish you the very best of...
Revelio. Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
Well then, let's get to it.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Repair.
Oh, Penny can already see the potential. Nothing like a bit of hard work. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key.
Oh, yes. She mentioned it to me. It contains...
Penny wonders if you should...
Are you holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
Revelio. Why would someone store one hat in here? Revelio. Leviosa. Oh, that's not very hospitable.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with. You seem a cunning sort. What fun this will be! For me, at least.
Lumos. Onwards, I suppose. What in the... Who's there? Revelio. Lumos. Bats. Lovely. Revelio. Seems as if I should hang something there. Revelio. These lanterns must belong somewhere. Wingardium Leviosa. The lanterns are meant to be hung on the hands. Wingardium Leviosa.
How enlightening! You might survive a bit better than the others.
Lumos.
Oh, you've come so far so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all. What's the saying? Two sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, both sides mirror to my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end.
Revelio.
Ah, you've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me. It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
Revelio.
much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Perhaps I should pull the lantern into this room to cause the room to rotate again. Wingardium Leviosa.
All books and no clay make one quite dull.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
Running in circles, are we? Perhaps you should retrace your steps.
What was that? Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Lumos.
Home sweet home.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I'll give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can. Ta-ta for now! I simply adore this blooming place. Don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the darkness.
Incendio! I wonder if I need to place lanterns to open these doors.
What's this? A game within a game? Ooh, knight to H3. Nighty-night!
Revelio. That wasn't too difficult. Revelio.
Oh, goodness! I do hope you're having as much fun as me. I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark. Doesn't worry you that I can see you, but you can't see me. We should. I'm rearranging the furniture. Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable.
Lumos. Lumos. Only 2 lanterns, with 3 spots. Perhaps I should move them around to open the door and build the platform.
Playmate. Well done. raise the stakes, so to speak. Where shall I begin? Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit. Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now, and agree to give me through the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin! Cactus, cat, but cactus, cat. once. Try seeing things from my point of view. Finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon.
I wouldn't call it fun, really.
Wouldn't you? To each their own, I suppose.
So, about that contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
Why would you enter into such an agreement?
Much as I love banging about the place, it's no comparison to seeing customers' faces when I bonk them on the head. One doesn't really understand.
Just to be clear, what does this...
Pay attention. You guarantee that I can have my fun at least one day each month without fuss. I let you work the rest of the time, mostly in peace.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract, with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you. You've worn me out. Ah, well done. I had a feeling about you. I have to admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're...
You knew exactly where I...
Penny was beginning to think yet another...
Another shopkeeper. St. Mum...
Oh,
But how can you be forbidden from telling me?
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you...
Thank you, Penny. I think I'm going to need to talk to the author.
Oh, Penny is certain that's a brilliant idea. Penny will wait right...
Officer Singer, I have some Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad. I am perfectly capable of owning a shop.
No,
And according to the house elf that came with the shop.
I wondered what... In any event, perhaps a little visit with Cassandra.
Safe travels, my young friend.
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant. Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me.
Stop her!
Confringo!
Leviosa! Glacius! Incendio!
Levioso! Confringo!
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
Leviosa! Fringo! Leviosa! Glacius! Incendio!
Nothing's about to run. Excuse for a fight.
I should have known better than to do business with a wily student.
Springo!
I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Checking that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitor herself! I should have known it when she...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
I look forward to working with you.
All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
I choose stitches and drafts.
Excellent choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Oh, Penny will fetch a good price for what you'd like to sell. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Helen's gone on and on about that one last mystery she couldn't solve.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
All the hamlets near the coast. They're a bit damp, but ever so picturesque.
I adore shopping in Hogsmeade after it snowed. It's so... what's the word? Magical.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older. One just like...
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. and I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Gain access to the headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with... Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio! Yes! How am I to top that? Yes! You'll have to do better than that. That was sensational! How about that? I won! Good match.
But of course.
Splendid! Accio! Yes! Sensational! Accio! What was I thinking? You'll have to do better than that. Yes! That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
More like you underestimated me. That was your mistake.
Fair enough. But a little sporting spirit wouldn't hurt you. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Aloha Mora. Rebellion. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh dear, do mind the tiles. Some of them can be most potent.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Lumos.
Oh, not someone else trying to pass through. I'd be careful if
Revelio.
Wonder she's not covered up by her.
Pardon me. Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck. unable to tell which bell goes where.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black. Taking down the bell.
I agree. I thought it might...
I can.
I breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside the bell tower.
She did say that.
I thought she did.
Revelio.
Well, of course you're going to say that.
Oh! Italians and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
The bells must be upstairs.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. One up, one to go.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Potato.
Revelio. Ah. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for that. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but you don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, Doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task,